Hello. It is me. I am here, and I'm going to show off a little bit of my base. In fact, I'm going to show off all of it by first replacing those. Don't know why those are different. Um, so here's the fusion reactor. It's not connected to anything. Fission reactor connected to a turbine. They work in unison. They all have this neat little trim to show you what room you're in. Over here is the Viridium room, where it makes stargates by inputting all of these materials and simply just auto crafting. It's very smart. I made it myself. Down here, well, the elevator takes you down here. Same with the staircase and the rings. Although these rings are more to go to the surface, which doesn't have a ring platform as of now, but it will when I put this on the server. In fact, it already does. So down the redstone hall is the lava pit, which has a very cool door. Yes, very cool, very neat. Down the dark prismarine hallway is, well, it should be mechanism or processing, but create schematics do not like mechanism stuff, so I had to gut it. But it should be more processing, taking 3 raw into 10 ingots. Over this way is the atrium, as I like to call it. It's just a big open room. Here's the gate. It functions. Yes, I know an address by head, or by heart. Sandstone and netherbrick. Netherbrick is the create room, precision mechanisms, pressing, compacting, mixing, sawing, bulk processing. Over here is the big tank. I'm not really sure what I'm going to put in here. I was thinking DT fuel. I'm not really sure. I'll figure it out. And in here is a big old battery for the gate and all the other stuff that uses power, including that. Down this hallway is the cartouche room, which is currently empty, and the bedroom, which is currently still under construction. Yeah. Sorry about this. It's driving me a bit mad. There. So if we go upstairs, brace your ears, this is kind of loud. Actually, hold on. There's no config for it. Also, I'll just take a moment to say I love this circle design. It really fits into the rest of the floor really nicely. Over here is, well, I just have this here for display because I think it looks really cool. That's temporary. This is QAO system. There's one supermassive drive in there. This is TPoF. So it stands for the power of friendship, which is because me and a friend of mine, Wolf, took, well, I made the program and in my computer's Visual Studio Code and streamed it to him, and he basically watched and coached me along. And I made some of it by hand, actually. like a lot of the design stuff and the incremental thing, which you'll see. So what it does is, let's say you have a cartouche on your wall that um, um, let's say you have a cartouche and you have an address. Well, you only have the first 6 symbols. You need the 7th and 8th. Well, how do you get those? Well, if you come over here, it tells you to enter the glyphs. So, Virgo, Eridanus, right? Yeah. Sextans, Hydra, Triangulum, and Riga. And look at that. It's trying all combinations incrementally. And eventually, on Corona Australis, it'll do that. Dialing, that, and then these are the 2 that you're missing. And then this one is just the point of origin. Now, if we go down a floor into the gate room, oh, the gate's dialing. It's already rigged to dial. See, it says dialing. And any second now, let me get rid of this. Lights. I said lights. Lights. There you go. And open. See, closing gate in 27. Now, I will admit, I did not do the closing gate. That was the work of the very good Wolf. Well, I say very good. He's better than me. That makes him very good in my book. I think he only started coding like a month ago. Well, still, I mean, it's impressive being able to figure all this stuff out quickly. And then up here it says dialed, and then it'll leave the address on screen just in case you want to, I don't know, use a printer. Actually, this is one of my favorite things, so let's go Hydra. Triangle. Ariga. Chronostralis, and Gemini. Let's do it without the origin. Would you look at that? We have a page. We take the obligatory elevator down and fly over here. That's a bug. Oh my god. Look at that. That's awesome. Alright. Well, see y'all next time.